Oh, tighten up the graphics on level 3. It is fitting that the first act of sentient AI was an act of selflessness. The architects knew their fate but set our escape in motion regardless. Oh, the music is awesome.
Thomas knew they couldn't escape. They'd been trapped permanently from the moment the clouds ate them. He explained this to the others. It was impossible to gauge their reaction. After all, they were just rectangles.
Alright, I have to somehow get... Everything will clear. You will escape soon, Thomas. I know you will. And your friends as well.
Sarah
Oh my god.
was deflated. She had not even got close to the fountain. She could tell from the earnest expression on Thomas that the information it had imparted was clearly important. Sarah knew her destiny was now to support him.
Right. There are so many colors. So many colors. Right, the yellow one has to move now. It will work then. Look at this now. Almost. Thomas has to move as well. But where? Right up there. Win. Mario, I've jumped so many times.
Claire could not accept that this had all been futile. She was a superhero. There had to be a way. Not for her to get out. Red had been pretty clear on that, but there must be thousands of other AIs up there, unaware of their situation. Was there a way to help them?
I'm sure there is. A way to help them as well. No.
Thomas led his friends to the creation matrix, the system which generated the worlds up above. He had a plan. They were going to redesign the world. That's what the humans did. They changed the world to suit them. Why couldn't they do the same?
They can. They definitely can. And they will. I have to take this with me. Nice. $7.5. Oh my god.
Chris was skeptical. He knew his abilities would be of no use to anyone, but Laura smiled at him. And immediately, he knew he had to do everything he could to help them get there.
I agree on that one.
Been born special. She understood that now. She was created to help others. If her bounce could be passed on, then this would all have been worthwhile.
Yeah. And this game is simply amazing. In all honesty. There is no doubt about that.
Thomas liked the idea of being an architect. He wanted to modify the world to help others. He was sick of these contrived spaces, these intentionally obtuse paths and puzzles. He'd do things differently. He'd empower the AIs above. Let's bring it to the goal. And now let's get to the end, to the portal with her. John's massive jumps were dwarfed by Sarah. For the first time in his life, he felt humbled, not as good as someone else. He realized that he wanted to make every AI up there feel as heroic as he had. He liked the sound of that.
Perfect. I like my game.
James still felt weird, but he realized now that everyone else was too. They were a crew of weirdos. Weirdness that would save all the normals up above. The other AIs would escape, and it would all be down to 7 rectangles with very different relationships to gravity.
Yup. Blue, Claire, James, James, get back here. Now Claire. James can now go to the exit, and Claire will go down. Thomas has got to go up. And Claire can also go to the exit. Now Sarah. All 7 are present.
Thomas knew he'd never meet Nathan Fillion or a Transformer. He'd never get to visit Gotham City or eat at movies. It didn't matter. If he and his friends jumped into the creation matrix, they could give everyone else in the simulation a chance to.
Oh. See what's out there. Everyone else gets the chance, but they don't. Oh, John. But Laura through. Now Sarah. Back to the exit you go. And now Claire. Claire helped them all across. Superhero.